It was Cliftonville's longest ever day, but it was worth it in the end. When you've had to wait 88 years, what's another 60 minutes? 1910 was the last time the Reds won the Irish League. The outpouring of emotion at Solitude on Saturday, a mixture of unbridled joy and mammoth relief. It had all been so different a few hours earlier as kick-off loomed. This was a day for living on nerves. A roller coaster ride of emotions. The equation was simple. Cliftonville had to equal or better Linfield's result at Coleraine to win the title. To add to the drama, the Reds match kicked off an hour before.
Solitude is jam-packed to the rafters, a carnival atmosphere. The Cliftonville fans have come here this afternoon in the hope that their side can win the league title for the first time in 88 years. A good turn by Marty McCann. Through to Harry McCourt, saved by Russell. McCourt again, can he make it? But that's away for a Cliftonville corner. The danger still on. Taken quickly. Glensoran regroup. Floated in by Donnelly. It's not away yet though. Header is by Devine, and there's McCourt. Past Russell. It's 1-0 to Cliftonville. Harry McCourt with the goal. A little half touch through, and he's put Cliftonville on course for the title. Rainey will take the corner. Kirk is on the goal line. And it's there! Philip Mitchell has equalised for Glensoran. Deep into time added on now here at Solitude. Still 1-1. But that's it. It's all over at Solitude. And now Cliftonville have a painstaking wait to see what happens between Coleraine and Linfield.
It's an awful injustice, the fact that we have to wait now for another hour to find out whether we're champions or not.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to go into the changing room and I hope there's a few beer in there.
And off to the changing room it was for the longest hour of his and every Cliftonville player's life. It was torture for the Red Army outside as well, as they listened in their thousands to the second half radio commentary from Coleraine. If it stayed 0-0, the Reds would be champions. Amid the tension, one wag supplied a little light relief. If you thought it was tense outside, imagine what it was like for the players. These exclusive UTV pictures from inside the Cliftonville dressing room tell the story. It was an hour of sheer agony.
Tell you what, if ever a lot of players deserve to win the championship, it's these boys.
But after the agony came the ecstasy. 0-0 at Coleraine. It meant Cliftonville were champions.
This is all about good people who have had to sit and wait for an hour, and it's not right. But we're absolutely delighted, and well done.
Well done too to Marty Tabb, 38 years young, a decade at Cliftonville, and now a championship winner.
It feels good for me, really, at my stage of my career. The win of the league is unbelievable. It's the icing on the cake.
Fantastic. Great achievement by the lads. Really pleased for the fans and for Marty, Quinn, and pleased for myself because the first championship I've ever won. So fantastic.
What's the call? I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon for the club and the team and everybody involved in the club. It's just an emotional feeling. Just words can't describe it.
The Red Army weren't lost for words though. Cliftonville fans haven't had much to sing about in recent years, but they and the players have now. Cliftonville, Irish League champions 1997-98.
Well, joining me now live in the studio, the man himself, Marty Quinn. You watched that with great pride, Marty.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen it, Adrian. It looks as if it's really special and really special to me.
Now you're here with the Cup too. Was there any stage in the season when you thought, we're not going to get this?
Possibly last Saturday at Windsor Park when we were beat 3-0. I thought our next game's a massive game away to Oma Town, and fortunately we got a result there, which we have done. We haven't been beaten 2 in the trot all season, and the boys showed great character in bouncing back again.
Now it was hard at the weekend the way you had to sit in the dressing room and wait on the result, but it added to the tension. What did you say? What did you feel actually in that hour as you waited for the result to come through?
It's unexplainable, Adrian. The feelings, the highs, the lows. We didn't really know what was happening at Coleraine. We just kept getting messages in, it's still nil each, it's still nil each. We were having a couple of beers, which probably took our mind off things a little bit, but it was a very, very tense situation, and one which I felt was very unnecessary.
Interesting too that whenever you say in the clip, you actually are quoted to the players as saying, "You lads deserve to win this." That's something you've been saying consistently this season. You've got a fine bunch of players up there.
I have a fine bunch of gentlemen there at Cliftonville, and also added to that they're good footballers, and they've worked hard, they've come through an awful lot, but I have had absolutely no problems with them at all. Discipline, commitment, it's all there.
Now you had a brief taste of Europe with the Intertoto, but now the Champions League, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing, it's amazing. I mean, this time last year we're in the relegation battle, and
for some reason, Cliftonville kicked off at 2 o'clock, an hour before their title rivals Linfield, though an early Harry McCourt goal put that injustice to one side. Just over an hour later, the party was put on hold when Philip Mitchell equalised for Glentoran, a goal which opened the door for Roy Coyle's old team Linfield.
Send it, Michael.
Reds manager Marty Quinn was dejected at the end of the game, facing an agonising wait to see if Coleraine could hold Linfield. No one left solitude as BBC Radio Ulster's match commentary was relayed through the PA system to the faithful. For them, the next hour felt as long as the 88 years since their last title. It was scoreless at the showgrounds, thanks ironically to WES LAMONT, a former Linfield goalkeeper and a true blue man who put his personal preference to one side with a brilliant performance. Cliftonville fans put their faith in Wes throughout the second half. The manager paced the dressing room, trying to keep calm. In the dying seconds, Lamont denied Linfield for the final time from Ferguson's header. As the final whistle sounded, the celebrations began at Cliftonville. The relief from a long, tension-filled afternoon was evident. The long wait was finally over. The joy unrestrained, the success fully deserved by a club who had to do it the hard way.
Winning the Irish League Championship isn't easy, particularly when you're involved with Cliftonville, because obstacles seem to be put in your way sometimes.
I personally have come through an awful lot over the last few years, and there were many times, to be honest with you, I didn't know whether I could carry on or not. But the people at the club, the supporters of the club, the board of the club, the players at the club, everyone has given me their full backing, and obviously something like this does make it worthwhile.
Back at Coleraine, an emotional Linfield manager David Jeffrey was consoled by supporters after being undone by WES LAMONT.
Did the thought ever cross your mind that, hey, I can let one slip here?
I'll be telling lies if I didn't, you know. But I owed it to the rest of the lads, you know. I had to go out and do my best.